Hi guys, it's me Aya from Passion Community, and today it is the second Master Block Tales episode of the year. And since it's close to spring and it's close to St. Patrick and Easter this year is on March 31st. So on March 31 was gonna be Easter. Don't know why Easter's in April, but in the end of March, it's like Halloween works. I don't know why, but it's probably because of how the year is organized. So, since it's close to spring, it's close to St. Patrick, and it's close to Easter, I thought I'll mix those three elements in one item today. So we're gonna do a big sprayed fountain with a lot of lights around, eggs, uh, clovers in the fountain. So let's not lose time and do this already. So at first, I'll need to do a big circle. The size doesn't matter. Not a lot of sounds in the game, I know, but I was thinking to not put in a lot of sounds for today because there's going to be a lot of instructions of how to do this fountain since there are lights, clovers, and everything. So, yeah, and I thought of doing just one square in the center. I think it will be less big if I do it this way with only one block. I think it will be less big, but I need to do it big, so yeah, I just thought to do just one square. And what you have to do next is to actually do those squares around. And when you have a lot of squares, just like this, now you won't need to connect them all. Why I'm doing the big circle for doing the fountain is because I need it to be very big if I want to add the clovers and everything. So that's why I'm actually doing it very big, no exception. So I'm gonna do the same for doing the whole circle here. It is very big. And the more big the circle is, the more the more details you can add to your items. So that's why I suggest you to do your items very big. So if you want to add a lot of elements, then you can. Then when you do it small. In the first episode of the year, I actually did those lights very small because of that. I didn't want to put a lot of details on the lights, just doing some hearts and some quick elements, so I did it smaller. And something big is like this one. Well, I need to actually do it big. So here it is now. It looks like more like a crystal thing, but that's the thing. I'm going to make it look like that because I want to make it look special like fountain and not like my usual circles how they look. So now I'm going to color it, color all this place, and just one click, it's gonna happen. Three, two. Okay, so here it is. So I actually did it like this. And now I'm also gonna add a color to before. So I'm gonna do a very light green. I think it will be good. Let's just compare the colors. even compared to this one. So the one that I think is more beautiful is this one here. So we're gonna do with this color over here, a very light green that I'm gonna put on this thing. So let's just appear this color in 3, 2, boom. So here it is. I'm gonna use this color to do the fountain. I think it looks pretty cool this way. It has more like a neutral colorized color, I would say. So now let's just do this pole thing. I'm gonna call. We're gonna put blocks around just like this. I'm gonna do the first stage. In all the other stages, I'm not gonna record it because you will know the step. You just have to repeat this step as many blocks as you want the faucet to be. If you want the water to look very full, then you have to put the stage very uh, high. If you don't want a high water thing, you just want to make it look smaller because you will add less elements, then go ahead and make it small. But I'm gonna do a big one, so that's the thing. So this is how it looks like. You just have to put blocks around the circle, or triangle, or crystal thing, as long as you're happy with your fountain. Well, you just have to add more stages after that. You just want one stage like that because you don't want the fountain to look very big. Then go ahead and make it small. But if you want to make it big, just like I do, then add more stages around. So let's put them. Here it is. This is the takes two. Here it is. The pole thing. So here it is for it. Now what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna put water to this very bit of stage. Yeah, until this part of the stage. And for the water, I'm not gonna add any dark colors. I'm only gonna put colors like this onto the top. Like this. Yes, it's dark, but not too dark. So I'm gonna put something like this all around. Let me just do one real quick. You just have to put water like this all around. It's like you put your stages until you're complete. Just like this, just to show a little bit how I do it. And it's all around until it's complete, until it's full. And sometimes you just have to add more with just one color to actually put to the center. So this is gonna be it. So let's just pause it like this to actually put all around to the center. 3, 2. Okay, so there's a part that I actually forgot to do, and it was to do the stand thing. And just find my center. Okay. Yeah, so here it is. So we're gonna do another circle. Another small circle, to be honest. Just like this. Uh, and now that that is done, Here it is. Let's do this to the top. And then you go reach the top like that. And then you recreate the circle in a form like this. And it becomes bigger the more you add your things. Your thing doesn't have to be very, 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 very big. But if you want to have like something that is close to the size of the thing, then you'll need to do it this way. The reason why I'm building it up like this without pausing is because it's the first time that you ever saw this. If you didn't watch my other episode, then the way of doing the fountain like this, it's the same way of doing the light. It's very simple, but I just want to show it. Okay, so that's a pretty cool thing. And now I'm gonna do this a second time so that we have a very cool looking fountain thing there like that. Sometimes adding details like this it's worth because it will look very cool at the end. So I'm just adding this thing there like that. And boom. Here it is. The fountain. So now I'm just gonna add something to the very bottom because it looks weird this way. So just gonna put more things like this. No, like that. I think adding something like that is pretty cool, in my opinion. The fountain looks pretty cool this way. It looks more well done than my other fountains I did, to be honest. And now this is done. Now I'm gonna color the other parts of the water until the thing goes here. Here it is. The colorized water over here. And I just fixed the fountain. Oh no. Just fix the fountain there, just 1 second. Damn. There's 1,500 blocks. Like, what? Didn't know a fountain would take a lot of blocks to do it. That is insane. Here it is. Now it looks more beautiful than it was. Okay, so now it looks pretty great, to be honest. Wow, never knew it would be this big. Okay, so now let's do the same thing that we did there, but with this in blue. Just take that. Let me just. Okay. Okay. You're gonna go down as we go. So that's the opposite here. The more we put color, the more down we go. But should be the opposite, like the dark blue down. Then it goes up, it goes more colorful, goes more white. I think it is. We'll need to do that. Let me just go down. Okay, so we have something here, like one block. When we go up, the more we go, I think it's more that. So we're gonna do it. And the ways here, like the concept of coloring is more simple. Well, for me, it is. I think it looks cool this way. I still don't know if it's good. And then over here, here it is. Even more cool. Even more cool. I think it's normal that when you actually put water in a sink like this sort of cone thing, it goes down and it goes more deeper. So that's the thing. With this fountain. But I need to make it look like more. No. Like this. I think it's a concept like this. And the more we go up, the more this thing go up. Which is a pretty good concept. Look. Pretty cool. Just don't have to think. Why this part isn't paused is because I need to show you how The water is done here. Eh. Now this looks more awesome. And the water goes down. And it goes up. Exactly just like this. So that's the fun concept I had for this fountain. Everything looks cool. There's a different pattern there than there. It kind of looks like a real fountain there. So now, let's just do some grass around. I think it will be great if we add some grass. You will add spring-like to this thing. It will be around the fountain. For the grass, I'm gonna put this green color around. So it's the same concept as doing the fountain, but it's all around. And I think I'm gonna put more grass, like sort of pattern. So let's just do the first cut. This for the first step. The first step of this thing. Here it is. I really love that green grass that just added around. Okay, so for that green grass, since it's finished, we'll need to put some more effect around the grass so it doesn't look like it comes from the fountain, like something that holds the fountain. We want to make more circle rounds to the grass so that the fountain looks like it's on surface ground that isn't like holding the thing like a figurine is. So to do this, we will need to find just something like this. If it put more thing like this, add as many blocks as you want. Then put something like this. I will add a lot. Well, it is a lot. Yeah, it is a lot. Wait just 1 second. And just short it up. Like over here. You don't want it to be very big. Just something that completes this part here. And then it does something like this. We will need to do that sort of thing to a lot of green stuff. And just do a demonstration. We will do a pause part here so that you guys can see how I'm doing it. So this is how I'm gonna do this part. There's gonna be a lot of rounded parts all around, and it's gonna make a good effect on the grass. So 3, 2. Here's an example of a round shape, and it's going good. But some parts of it are gonna be less round than others because I want to make a cool shape effect on this thing. I'm gonna do something more down here now. Here's how it looks like down here. Now I'm gonna do the sides. Here is the process for the side, like that. And I'm going to do this side now. And I think it will look cool for this side more roundish. So with the round effect, it really looks like the thing isn't standing on something. It just grass around. And with the grass around, I'm gonna add some effects by doing some water floods with some eggs laying on the floor with clovers, very dark green clovers, I mean, inside of the fountain and with a little bit of floods. I think it will look very spready if we do something like this. So let's do it. Here it is. The greens is done. And I think it looks pretty cool this way. Like a sort of diagonal effect. There's a pretty cool shape to it. And now that we're done with the greens, let's just put some effects around, like some eggs, for example. So for to do the eggs, I'm gonna put them on the fountain. I'm gonna do some pink eggs for reasons. And I know how to do them. Don't worry about it. Like this, that, and here it is, an egg. I think it has more shape there. I don't know. This. Now it looks more like an egg. Definitely okay with it. Looks an egg. You know, we're gonna put more around. Need to do it isometric, and it's more like 4. Let's do the same. Wow. Very beautiful. Those eggs are amazing. And let's do some color shape. and with some yellow. The thing is done. Here's how to make an egg. As you saw, wow, looks amazing like this. And now let's do an egg on the top here. On the center. And to do the egg, I'm not gonna do it at the same color. I think I'm gonna do this in color, I don't know. I'm not gonna do it the same color. I'm gonna do it with a dark pink like this. I'm gonna do the same size. Wait, no. I'm gonna do a size like this. It doesn't really look like a egg. Man, this egg looks even bigger. I'm okay with it. And let's do some red. With this kind of green. It's more like Christmas. Yellow. Yeah, yellow. Pita boom, pita beam. No, not really. Here we are now. Now let's do some clovers on the water. Some dark clovers. With only doing this. Doesn't look really like clovers now. What was it? Okay, so I'm gonna do the dark color. And then okay, light it up. Cool. Now I'm gonna do it. Who is it? Okay, now it looks more cool. We're gonna do clovers like this on the water. A little bit. Just like this. A little bit on top too. I'm gonna put two of them on top, but with not the same color as the fin there. There's always gonna be one on the side. Always. Ah! More like this. And now I'm gonna put some flowers where the grass is all around and just put them now. Okay, so that's the flowers for now. I'm going to do the other eggs right now on the floor, on the side, things like this. So let's do them now. There's gonna be eggs that gonna be laid on the floor, and some that we're gonna be on this side, something like this. So let's do the size of these eggs. Same size as there. But a little bit bigger, a little bit smaller. Eggs like this. if you guys want me to do a little, well, I think I'm gonna do a little part 2 in a journey because I think it will be too long. I'm gonna do a part 2. So this video, the first part will be out in the morning and the second part in the afternoon. So stay tuned for these 2 parts of the episode. So thanks for watching and let's get to